Greetings, one and all, from the White Mountains of Arizona. The sun is setting, and it's a beautiful evening. It's time for channeling. I hope you guys are all having a spooky, fun Halloween season, Samhain season, whatever it is that you celebrate. We wanted to try something out here and combine Tara's mediumship abilities and her channeling abilities and see if we can't pick up a spirit on this land. We've gone for a long hike and both of us felt a presence on this land. I think it's nature spirits. She does too, but there's a lot of Native American energy here. This is a Navajo encampment, village, city at one time. So we're hoping that we can pick up on some spirit. We don't know what it's going to be. She's going to call out to the nearest spirit who wants to talk, and hopefully we'll have a little chat with him or her or it, whatever it may be. Now there may be a little bit of an issue here, whereas I have lost Tara. Now I know she... What the heck? Oh, this is already spooky, guys. Where in the heck has she gone? Oh, there she is. There she is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming. Got a little lost there. No, I mean, just looking around at stuff. Took me a while. Okay. All right. You grounded, connected, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And what are we connected to, if I might ask?
Actually, an older woman came forward. Like she's super old. Like she looks like she's 100. But she seems very kind. Of all the spirits that are here, she's the one that wanted to come forward. I do believe she has Native American. She is Native American.
Okay. So are we talking to her? What? Who are we talking to? What is it?
This would be her, I guess, ego spirit, since it would have the form and memories of her former self.
Okay.
The one that's connected to the land.
All right. So this ego spirit knows it's dead?
Yes.
Or it's past, I should say.
She's got a big blanket around her, and she's sitting here on the rocks with us. And when you said that she had crossed over, she pointed towards the sky and she says, I went there, I went to the sun, but she didn't call it the sun.
She met the Grand Central Sun source.
For her, it was the big spirit, great spirit. Like she went there. But yes, it would be source.
Okay. Was she Navajo?
Yes.
Did she live nearby?
In this area, but she says she frequently made trips down to the water.
To the lake here?
Yes.
How high was this lake when she was alive?
She said you could easily swim to the bottom and back up in one breath.
Okay. So how long ago did she die? Or pass over?
She says her time was just before, for her, she calls it the Great Flood. There was a huge flooding in this area that made the water level of the lake rise. Which ended up destroying a lot of their things because their crops and everything drowned. Their animals drowned.
Oh my.
And She says she could say she starved, but she decided it was her time to go.
Oh, she starved? Wow. Um, so she starved as a result of the flood taking all her food?
Yes, there was. It's so nice to hear her talk. Like old Navajo language, it sounds so pretty. I'm like, I don't know what she's saying, but it's translated in my head into English. So,
Right.
but um, she says at the time there was a lot of trading, um, trading with the basically white men, pale faced men, but they were Spaniards. And a lot of what they had, which they had in plenty, they were able to trade. But when the flood came and took a lot of what they had for trade and also what they needed for survival, um, the Spanish didn't seem to care and continued to maybe take whatever they had left, which forced them to move on. And some of them just chose to leave their bodies because they didn't truly want to leave this land, but they would have to.
So their egos, a fragment of their ego stayed behind?
She said for the majority, this is by choice. She knows that she is living many lives, but this is one piece of her life and she chooses to keep it here.
Oh. So she exists in the spirit world and the astral world in just many different dimensions at once.
She said this is something her people already knew, so it was not a surprise to her.
Okay.
She says the same, you look at a child and you could already see the spirit of the grandmother in that child, even though the grandmother has not passed yet. They believe that spirits could be singular, but spirits could also be multiplied. One spirit could be many, but it could also inhabit one thing, one entity. She said the Dene believe that they are much like the trees, where one tree dies, it is still a part of many trees. And so they believe almost literally that they go into the trees and then they become the many. From one spirit, there's 1,000.
Oh. What does she think of today's society?
She's pointing to her heart and all of the beauty that is around here. People forget what they're a part of. And perhaps it is their lesson, but she would like people to come back to themselves, come back to the soil, come back to the trees, the sky, the wind that gives you breath, come back to the sun that gives you life. Do not fear death because you're merely one of 1,000 forms of yourself.
Wow.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
She's got her arm around me now.
Hmm.
And she's pointing towards the sunset. And she said, every sunrise, every sunset should be met with gratitude that you get to take in this gold, this beauty. You get to witness it with your own human eyes. Never again will you see that exact same sunset. And you hope to live to see maybe 200 sunsets. That's their wish.
Well, speaking of sunsets, Tara and I have a long way to walk and we don't have flashlights. So do you have any last message that you'd like to spread to the people listening and watching?
Live every day with intention. Live every day well. Remember that your heartbeat is the same as that of the earth. You remember that, you will never die.
Hey, careful, you're on a ledge.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, wow, you can see the rain.
Sure can.
Oh, she has such a nice energy. Oh, she was such a nice lady. She's so tiny.
Made a new friend.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, that was a good energy. You know, we were looking for something spooky. We got the opposite.
Yeah, and getting a friendly spirit.
Very cool. We gotta head home.
Oh yeah, it's a little chilly.
So we'd like to thank you for watching, and hope you have. Look at this right here. Look at this.
Whoa!
What is this?
What is that?
What is that?
Just a blast of light from a second sun?
And there's cotton candy in the air. What the heck? Okay, we gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.